so here's what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. On the eve of the release of Battlefield 6, it seems Treyarch, the Call of Duty developers, are finally admitting their truth. According to this article at DualShockers, Treyarch acknowledges Call of Duty's fatigue, promises that it's absolutely gonna bring the pain to keep things fresh. Now, to Call of Duty fans, they hear, but deep down, for them to even give this statement, deep inside the Treyarch studios, what their feeling is. As Black Ops 7's gears up for its release in November, it looks like the dev team isn't just focused on the usual polish and finishing touches right now. They are also worried about players growing tired of the franchise. Shout out to J Hertz with the sub. That's due to the fact that the new Black Ops title will arrive only a year after Black Ops 6, and this back-to-back launch idea is the first of the Call of Duty saga, which always preferred to alternate its sub-series over the years. In a recent interview with Charlie Intel, Yael Miller, senior director of production at Treyarch, acknowledged that fans' fatigue over similar games being released with little time between them is a significant concern for the studio. They didn't even let Black Ops 6 breathe. Like, it feels like it just came out. Like it stated earlier in the article, they used to switch between the three studios, but it feels like Treyarch is, ever since Microsoft bought Activision, now Treyarch is pressured to perform even better than usual because Microsoft needs to see a return on their investment, which in turn means we are going to get spammed to death with Black Ops 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't be surprised if they do some spinoff shit too. Super Black Ops Ultra Instinct, bruh, because the other ones, I mean, they kind of sullied the name with Modern Warfare. First of all, they made it confusing when they rebooted it with Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. But for the most part, people kind of liked those games, but they really fucked up the brand of Modern Warfare with 3. So now not only is it confusing that there's two different Modern Warfares, but now the name has been sullied, which could fuck it up across the board. So now it almost feels like Black Ops has to put the backpack on and carry the Call of Duty franchise instead of, here's an idea. Guys, just take a fucking break. Anyways, in the interview, the director says, I think the honest answer is yes. I worry about that, said Miller. Obviously, there was a plan with the two Modern Warfare games and then this, and we'll see what the franchise does in the future. We're excited about the opportunities it gave us, but we'd all be dead lying if we said we weren't worried about the fatigue. However, it also appears that Treyarch is taking advantage of Black Ops 7's unique settings in 2035 as a means to differentiate it between the two titles, alongside tons of special content for its post-launch. I hope they keep their word on actually having post-launch content, because I feel like one of the biggest issues with Black Ops 6, I can't stress this enough. To be 100% fair to Black Ops 6, I actually did like the gameplay. We played it for a good month and a half. The problem with Black Ops 6 was the maps were terrible. Good gunplay, good gear, good times with friends, but the fucking maps were horrible. There was not a single map that I liked on Black Ops 6. There were maps that I tolerated more than others, but there was not a single map that I enjoyed on that. So then you take that and you couple it with the fact that there was no really good post-launch content. The only post-launch content that came out for Black Ops 6 was shit nobody cared about, bro. Instead of adding really cool maps with traditional 3-lane design, we get Nicki Minaj and Beavis and Butthead skins. Fucking Leonardo and Michelangelo and Donatello are coming to the game. Like, bro, can you guys focus on the core gameplay? Yeah, in Warzone, who gives a fuck about Warzone? According to Miller, Black Ops 7 is absolutely going to bring it in terms of live seasons. We're actually going to bring it from a content perspective in our live seasons. How can we have new gameplay experiences, more content, more maps, weeklies with functional stuff like deeper weapon prestige and experiences, he concluded. Luckily, we're not going to have to wait to check all this promising content since Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will have a multiplayer beta next month. Early access opens for everybody on October 5th and will run through the 8th, and then the full game will come out November 15th. Guys, I can't stress enough, if the beta's in October and the game comes out the very next month, that's not a beta, that's a demo, guys. Okay. The only thing I feel like Black Ops 7 has going for it is the fact that it's free on Game Pass. If this was not on Game Pass, I would not be playing this game, to be 100% honest. So they should be, it's weird. They put themselves in a weird situation. It's like they got bought out by Microsoft. So now they have this extra funding, but now they feel the pressure to put out extra games because they have the extra funding. But then on the flip side, because they're putting out all these extra games, now the only reason I'm playing is because it's basically free. Because if they didn't have Microsoft behind them and they weren't putting out games every goddamn year of the same shit from Black Ops 6 to 7, like this kind of flow, I wouldn't have bought this shit, bro. I would have not. They put themselves, guys. The moral of the story is capitalism ruins everything. Laugh my ass off the open beta a few days before Battlefield release. They trying to take away customers. That ain't gonna happen, bro. I feel like people are sold on Battlefield already. This shit is important to know the difference. I'm hoping the game is good, but it's interesting to hear them come out and be honest and say that they are nervous. If they just come out and they have decent maps, I think it'll do okay. I just don't know if we'll ever get to the point where Call of Duty's dominating the conversation in terms of shifting the culture. It'll dominate in terms of sales because, you know, bullshit aside, last year Call of Duty was still one of the best selling games, but in terms of shifting the culture, they're gonna have to do more. This is like Battlefield 1 versus Infinite Warfare back in 2016. They know the boogeyman's coming. I wonder if they would have released this statement if Battlefield 6 wasn't coming out. Like, would it have just been quiet? And they'd be like, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know where I'm gonna be, Battlefield, baby. And since we just talked about Call of Duty, Activision, let's talk about their main competitor, the producers of Battlefield, Electronic Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, EA is back in the headlines. According to PC Gamer, EA is reportedly about to be sold in a record-selling $50 billion buyout to an investor group that includes private equity and Saudi Arabia. And depending on who you are, you might feel, or you might feel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Electronic Arts, the company currently worth $43 billion, but still wants you to play an early access skating game and act like they don't have the money to fund a full-blown skating game. They're looking to make another $50 billion while still releasing a early access skate game that people have been waiting 15 years for. As reported by the Wall Street Journal, gaming giant EA is set to go private. That is no longer being traded on the stock market, and a $50 billion deal with an investor group. This would be the largest such leveraged buyout ever recorded. According to the Wall Street Journal's anonymous sources, EA could be sold for as much as $50 billion, though the final price has not yet been agreed upon, and EA has an estimated market value of $43 billion. The group of investors reportedly includes the private equity firm Silver Lake and the government of Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. The deal could be announced as early as next week and would be the largest leveraged buyout ever recorded. A leveraged buyout is when a private equity firm uses a significant amount of borrowed money to seal the deal with the asset to be acquired used as collateral in the debt. This effectively leaves the acquired company liable for the debt. If its income can't adequately service the debt, it will bear the consequences of a default, not the investors who made the purchase, and that usually means closures and layoffs, as reported by the LA Times. One such leveraged buyout eventually resulted in bankruptcy and closure of the toy retailer Toys R Us. I'm a little bit confused on this. Maybe somebody smarter than me can explain this to me. So the people who are because the stocks for EA jumped up like crazy. They went up like 25% today. So if they're looking to go private again,
someone just resubbed.
Shout out to Behemoth Prime. If they're looking to go private again, is the reason people were buying the public stock because they were trying to drive up the price, which forces EA to buy them out and then they make more money? Am I reading that correctly? Am I understanding that correctly? It's just a quick money. It's just a quick money flip. Yep. Okay. Just making sure. So it's a quick money flip. So if you're looking to get into investment, not financial advice, you kind of missed the boat today. Don't go and buy EA stocks. It doesn't mean go buy it because it's going back private. How do you feel about the ROG Ally prices? I don't like the $1,000 price tag, but we'll get to that in a moment though. The fact that the reported cost of the deal, up to $50 billion, is close to EA's estimated value could give a reason for optimism that EA's debt burden would be proportional to its means. Even aside from eventual bankruptcy, though, there's precedent for acquisitions like it's causing massive disruptions to the company. Shout out to Cyber with the gifted subs. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pump and dump. A pump and dump.
Handed out.
You can't give more subs than that?
About to...
Rouge the Bat just upped the prices on her OnlyFans. the fuck I'm supposed to do with this.
Shout out to Cyber with the sub. The other known quantity in this deal is the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund has been making inroads in games for several years as part of the multifaceted push into global media and entertainment. This has included sports. And you know what's funny? When I read this in the headline, this is what I was worried about. So this could be a good or a bad thing, them going private again. So when your company goes public, the problem is you have to appease the investors. They don't give a fuck about the product. They just be trying to make money. When your company is private, it's easier to maintain quality. It's one of the reasons why I think Chick-fil-A is one of the better fast food places, because it's still a privately owned corporation. You can franchise, but like the higher ups, it's still privately owned. So they're able to maintain a certain type of quality. With them going private, it could be a good or a bad thing, but it depends on who's privately owning it, right? And what I mean is, if they go private and it's in the set of good hands, meaning people who really care about gaming, we could see that Black Panther game. We could see Star Wars 1313. Like, we could see things that we were interested in, right? But on the flip side, the same is true. When it's privately owned and it's privately owned by a specific group of people, they can also do whatever the fuck they want to it and drive it into the ground. Shout out to Radio with the sub. Like, Steam is private, right? I believe Steam is private. I don't think you can buy Steam. I gave up on Star Wars 1313. Well, that's a reach. Star Wars 1313 ain't coming back. And this is what worries me about it, because like in my head, I'm like, what does the Saudi investment group want with fucking EA? And then I was thinking in the back of my head, didn't they just come out with their own football league? I could see a world where the Saudi investment group buys out EA, and then fucking FC Soccer, which used to be known as FIFA, becomes Saudi Pro Football or some other shit, and the gameplay goes downhill. Not that it was good in the first place, but or more microtransactions like Tencent. Tencent is known for having mobile games, so then when they buy out a AAA studio, that usually means it's about to go downhill with multiple microtransactions and stuff like that. It's going to be bad, no cussing. And that's another thing. That's what I was going to get to, Jack Boy. You know, the laws are different in the Middle East. You know, we could be dealing with censorship issues with EA games in the future if it's owned by a Saudi oil company, basically. So this could go either way. I'm hoping this is a case of they're just putting the money up and they're letting people who understand the business run the ship. And it's not, they put the money up and now they're coming in to do whatever the fuck they want to do. So this could be really good or really bad. Yeah, it could be really good or really bad. And I predict it's not going to be anywhere in between. It's just going to go one way or the other. Entertainment investment in Hollywood films, ownership stakes in gaming companies like Nintendo and Capcom. And then they're just talking about the other stuff. Critics of the Saudi Arabian government have been called this practice sports washing, or using a growing influence and ubiquity in the entertainment industries to distract from the government's human rights records. That's another thing too, because they just bought the Evo stuff. EA, much like its competitor Ubisoft, has struggled in recent years. Once formidable titans, both have been left behind as consolidation efforts have turned Microsoft and Sony into unsaleable superweights. That's cap. Who wrote this shit? Ted, that's cap. EA is not struggling, bro. EA is worth EA is worth $43 billion. Like, see, yeah, you missed the boat. Like, if you would have bought it today, you would have made a lot of fucking money. They're up 25%. Just this today alone. People making a quick little cash grab off flipping these stocks. But they're worth $43 billion, and they had 4 of the top 10 best-selling games of 2024. They're not struggling for cash. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they're struggling for... Exactly, Trent. These niggas struggling for ideas.
I mean, following Sonic.
They struggling for ideas. Ain't no company struggling when your CEO made $33 billion last year. Fuck out of here, bruh. Talking about they struggling. Nah, I don't think you know what you're talking about on that one, Ted. I see mad clips on TikTok. People playing that fucking skate game. They don't care. It's unpolished bullshit. They just happy that a new skate is out, man. And I bet that store gonna be updated. So we're gonna be keeping an eye on this, because it's still a rumor. Nothing's been finalized. We're gonna be keeping an eye on this EA story, because EA is one of the biggest gaming companies in the gaming space, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this one pans out and how it affects things. We'll keep an eye on it. Other news, something to keep an eye on. The Ghost of Yote reviews have dropped, and we're seeing 10s, 9.5s, 9s, 8s, 8.5s. The current Metacritic is sitting at an 87 overall, meaning it's one of the best reviewed games of the year. We've gotten banger after banger. Yesterday, we literally covered Hades, which was getting a ton of 10s. That's another game, Hades 2, that's probably going to be nominated for Game of the Year. Guys, if you feel like you have nothing to play, you need a new hobby. Every stream, I highlight new games that are coming out or are out and are reviewing well out the woozah. Pick a genre, fucking try it out. You might enjoy it. I seen a TikTok earlier today. This dude was saying, he's like, man, he's like, I feel stupid. He's like, where I've been. He started playing Ghost of Tsushima. He's like, look at the drip. He's like, I love this game. He said, this shit came out in 2020. He's like, man, he's like, I ain't gonna lie. I used to only play Madden and 2K. He's like, I feel stupid, bro. He's like, look at the drip. Yes, just try something new. Please. Stop saying gaming is dead until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. It is not. It's alive and it's well. You're just uncultured swine. By the way, why were people canceling their pre-orders? Their pre-orders for what? I don't know. I thought this was woke. Who cares, bro? You know they're calling Wolverine woke. I seen that shit on the timeline. I'm not even gonna show you not the timeline. Somebody put a clip in the group chat. I'm not gonna play the clip because I'm not gonna give that clown ass content creator any fucking clout. I'm not gonna platform none of that shit. But they were complaining, saying that there was a content creator on YouTube complaining, saying Wolverine is woke because Mystique is transgender. And then we were laughing in the group chat because we were like, these niggas are such frauds. They're either complete frauds or they're just grifting and making shit up for attention. And we're like, by design, fucking Mystique pretty much is a transgender character. Like, she just transforms. She literally transforms into everything. What are you fucking talking about, dude? Like, she could be a man, a woman. That's what makes the character cool, bro. Oh yeah, I see that shit. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, you don't know the X-Men? What the fuck are we talking about, dude? Oh my God. Yeah, the anti-woke swine are at it again. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. We play a Wolverine. Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Just complaining about every goddamn thing, man. Mental illness in their mind. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, bro. Oh, I heard about that. But yeah, Ghost of Yote. Ghost of Yote. Her name is literally Mystique. She's a shapeshifter. She literally can be anything. Like, yeah, technically she's a woman, but then she could like be a man. But like, they were trying to say that they were pushing like an agenda, like a transgender agenda. Let me get that correct. So yeah, technically she's a woman, but she shapeshifts. But that's always been a thing. But they were trying to act like her ability to shapeshift is new. And I'm like, no, she's always done that in X-Men. Like, that's not some transgender agenda. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Can we get back to games? Like, fucking losers, man. Anyways. The lips of gaming, bro. Oh my God. Anyways, it's getting sad. Your mic is fucked up. Is my mic actually fucked up, chat? That's a YouTube comment. I'm gonna ban you if it's not. Everybody in the chat says it's not. Yeah, they reaching like a motherfucker. Huh? I'm seeing hundreds of people saying it's not, and you saying it is. I think that's your Google Chromebook that you got from the library, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with my mic. Update your Google Chromebook. Get the Android 3.0. Other news. Virtual Fighter. The Virtual Fighter 6 new project's battle systems have been revealed with gameplay rules. All right, so publisher Sega and developer Ryu have released new information about the Virtual Fighter 6, detailing the game's battle system and gameplay rules. Here are the details. The game offers 2 distinct battle rules to suit different playstyles and preferences. They have a standard of victories determined by either depleting, killing them, and then Uprising, a completely new battle rule that introduces dynamic momentum shifting opportunities, offering a new gameplay concept that stands apart from the standard rules. And there's no gameplay. That's very vague. I don't know what the fuck that means. Can we get some gameplay? The game also features 3 groundbreaking battle systems that drive the evolution. Break and Rush. This innovative system introduces a dynamic damage accumulation mechanic. As specific regions of the body take repeated hits, damage builds up, eventually allowing for a targeted break. Once the attacker lands a break attack, they gain a strategic advantage, opening up new offensive opportunities. A broken status carries over across rounds, creating a tactical layer and adds depth. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. It's like Fight Night. Like, it's like a real fight. Like in Fight Night, if you got a cut on their arm, or not on their arm, but like on their eye, you would target the eye because you would do more damage. That's basically what it's saying. Like you can put a certain amount of damage on a body part, like in real life, and then you could target it and do even more damage. That's actually an interesting mechanic. I'm not mad at that. That's different. At least for like a traditional fighting game. Stunner and stun combos. Introducing a new strike technique called the stunner. This system unlocks a fresh combo mechanic that emphasizes fluidity and realism without requiring complex inputs. So easy mode. So auto combos, nigga. That's what you could put all these fancy words on it. What I read is auto combos. That's what I read. Modern controls. That's what I read. Flow Guard, a stylish new defensive mechanic. The Flow Guard system emphasizes fluid motion and visual flair. Working in tandem with the break and rush system, it introduces dynamic shifts in offense and defense across a variety of combat situations. I guess. An official title for the platform, release date for Virtua Fighter 6 have yet to be announced, but blah, blah, blah. Is this the gameplay? Oh my God, this is 52 minutes.
Just graduating. Okay, let me.
If you want to look at this fucking 1 hour video, see, y'all got to show the actual gameplay and not just yap here. I'm going to drop this in the chat. The only thing I like in that announcement is that damage system, being able to target the leg if you hurt the leg and do even more damage. But you got to show that off and how much it works and how much it affects the actual gameplay. Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. Somebody in the chat said that yesterday that it was underwhelming. I'm glad somebody broke it down in an article. That's the only thing that's got me interested, but we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep an eye on it. These niggas doing strings, right? Somebody asked me earlier how I felt about the Xbox Ally pre-order price. For those unaware, ROG is coming out with a collaboration handheld with Xbox called the Xbox ROG Ally and the Ally X, and it will cost $600 and $1,000 respectively. Yesterday, I covered this. I said too rich for my blood. I thought this device is... Shout out to Vice King with the sub. I thought this device looked really nice, but it was just way too expensive. And a lot of you in the chat agree the device looks really nice. Like, it looks like a solid competitor to the Steam Deck, but a lot of you in the chat agreed that $1,000 is just way too much for the handheld. And that's when I said the appeal of the Steam Deck is the price to performance. It's the fact that it costs $400 and you get a gaming PC with that. I don't want to pay $1,000 for a handheld. At that point, if I'm paying $1,000, I'll just build a full-blown gaming PC where I can get better specs in it. Now, that's how I felt, and that's how you felt. But it would seem, once again, we have the numbers, ladies and gentlemen, and the numbers state that's not how the gaming community as a whole felt. You and I may be broke. You and I may be able to show some level of restraint, but the gaming community is back on fraud watch. Xbox Ally pre-orders prove popular as retailers sell out in no time. The Asus ROG Xbox Ally X is now available for gamers to pre-order and already looks to be in high demand. With a month to go until the new Xbox handheld gaming PC is released to the general public, folks are already snapping up the devices at a record speed, with stock limited, restricted, or already sold out at major retailers. As a spiritual successor to the Asus ROG Ally X, the new ROG Xbox Ally will be the first Microsoft portable to launch on the handheld market, with the company partnering with the Asus to develop the product. We're already expecting to be a strong contender to join our handheld guide, too, based on what we already know about the specs and the performance. As you can see, it's $1,000. Some stores like Walmart are still showing the product is available for pre-order ahead of its October 16th release date, although in Walmart's case here, only the base model, the $600 one, is available. Best Buy is requiring you to sign into your account to purchase the handhelds, making it difficult to check local stock availability. One lucky Best Buy purchaser shown in the Reddit post also claims to have been able to secure a $100 discount. Amazon, meanwhile, is showing stock for the Xbox Ally in regions like the UK, but no pre-orders are in the US. Despite plenty of lucky buyers, it isn't all good luck. Readers over at the subreddit are already reporting stock shortages in some retailers worldwide. In the UK, retailers like Currys are showing the Xbox Ally X is out of stock, with only the cheaper one being available. Meanwhile, at the Asus stores, both devices are showing sold out, meaning it is really hard to get. Now that I read this article, though, to be fair, I will say it says it's launching in a limited stock. So, I mean, this article is a little misleading. I'm not gonna. We gotta see. We need more time to see how this plays out. Let's wait for the restocks, right? So it's launching in limited stock, so it easily sold out. It's not like they're gonna move like 1 million units like day one, and it seems like they had like a few, probably 100,000 units. So the people who really wanted it got it. I'm curious to see how this sells when they restock and them tariffs kick in. Will it continue to sell? We're gonna keep judgment on this, but I will say early data suggests you niggas is frauds. I think this article is capped. This shit only sold out in the Microsoft, and the Best Buy still has it. The 1,000 is only sold out on the Asus online. Could be bots. You think they trying to flip this shit? It could be. That's why I said we need a little bit more data. It's an orange flag, not a complete red, but we'll be watching. We'll be watching. Shout out to M Beats with the sub, appreciate it. Where are people getting money for the Ally X when they were complaining about the egg prices? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I mean, people be lying. People gonna spend what they want to spend money on, but people say they can't afford a PS5, times are hard, or they can't afford eggs, the economy's bad. But then I see you niggas in streams where niggas is just not streaming, but niggas is just sleeping on the stream, and they dropping hundreds, if not thousands of subs and shit in there. Like, I'm like, somebody's lying, bro. You spend your money how you want to spend it. I don't necessarily agree with it, but somebody's lying, bro. Y'all sure find that money for a sleep stream, bro. Like, people out here buying that new, you buying that new iPhone 17, bro. In times of economic downturn, people spend money they don't have on things to make them feel better. There's some truth to that. We'll keep an eye on this shit, though. We will keep an eye on this shit. Metal Gear Solid Delta's multiplayer Fox Hunt mode sets launch date. Have you seen him in theaters yet? No, I haven't seen it yet. Konami has confirmed that the Metal Gear Solid Delta Fox Hunt launch date, and it's arriving in late October in just 1 month, in just over a month's time. I always vouch for the old Metal Gear Online features, some of the best multiplayer games around, due to the way they incorporate the core experience of sneaking systems to bring a unique twist that most online shooters can't match. While we've been waiting for confirmation around when Metal Gear Solid 3 Remakes would get its multiplayer mode, and now we know. Christian called Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah, they just talk about the reviews. There you go. It's coming out in October. If you're interested in playing the multiplayer. Did anybody play the original? I never knew this shit had multiplayer. Speaking of theaters, we've seen one battle after another. I won't say much, but I will say it was awesome to me. What movie is that? Is that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? I don't remember. Which one is that? Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, probably doing a lot of heavy lifting. Shit, Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, that shit ain't gonna be around much longer. Y'all keep fucking around, because I see reports that the people who use Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay, they use it for a reason. They don't do proper credit checks over there. Like, you can just sign up and get a fucking loan. So what happens is, because they're not doing credit checks and making sure people have the money to pay it off, a lot of people who use Klarna are taking out loans to buy expensive things and then not paying it back. And a company, I don't know about Klarna and Afterpay, but Affirm is definitely public. It's a public company. I know, because I made money off of it, but that's not the point. When it comes to companies, they can only stay afloat if you're making a proper profit. So if reports keep coming out that people are not paying back these loans, there's no way that shit's gonna fucking work in the long run, bro. Klarna just went public. There's a reason they're going public, guys. They need the extra cash, because most of y'all niggas is not giving that money back. They're all about to start reporting to credit bureaus. Oh, so they're about to start. Okay. So the glory days of Klarna and Affirm, they're about to come to an end, because once they start reporting to credit bureaus, they're going to start fucking your credit up. Oh, I bet niggas going to pay them loans back then. Nah. But right now, like, that shit was not working. That's crazy. Not familiar with this Klarna person in the room. They already started. They must have just recently started. Okay. I made a nice little flip off Affirm. Nothing too crazy. Rip. I got 5 shares of Klarna. We'll see if it blooms. I feel that. And then last but not least, if you're wondering why everybody is such a good shooter in NBA 2K26. Hold on, let me refresh this shit.
And Tempo shooting my ass. Ain't this about a bitch? You mean to tell me you niggas still zinning? I swear to God, I kept telling my mans, I'm like, something ain't right. Niggas flinging that bitch out the gym off the Tempo shoot. Knew something wasn't adding up. You weak, sorry ass niggas. I literally don't understand you niggas. I cannot understand you niggas. You meaning to tell me you rather cheat other than making yourself better, you bum ass nigga?
So if you're not following what's going on, in NBA 2K26, they added a pure green window. There used to be RNG in the game if you don't play 2K. What a pure green window means is when your meter pops up, if you time your shot in the meter in the green window, you will make the shot. This is because people were complaining the game had RNG that forced people to shoot 30 to 40% because that's in the NBA, that's what the best shooters shoot, 40%. So sometimes the game would make you miss. They removed that. You can hit every shot now. The downside to them removing RNG out of shooting and now there's a pure green window is niggas went and bought them Zins and now everybody green and everything. And I play this shit. Niggas don't even be trying to hide they be cheating. They be shooting half court shots and shit like that. Everybody became a demon at leaning threes. And I think what sucks about it too is it's hard to tell who's actually good at the game and who's cheating because everybody's a fucking demon, bro. But as you can see, like in the post, this is off of Amazon. Over 1,000 plus more people bought it in the last month. 500 plus. Like the sales are going through the fucking roof, bro. Fucking crazy. Niggas are still there. They still, yeah, everybody's a 6'8 demigod or 7'4 demigod. So if you're feeling like you're struggling with the shooting and why is everybody else green and everything? Because there's a lot of cheaters out there. There's a lot of cheaters out there, man. I miss 2K11. This is why I only play my career with real percentages. People don't understand that those systems were put in place to protect the game, the integrity of the game. I think they should just buff the defense at this point so then they can at least try to stop some of this shit. Man, I work at Best Buy. This guy walked in and asked for his Zen, and I told him we don't have them in stock, but he can order it, and he ordered it in the store for pickup. See, look, shout out to Sub in the chat. He work at Best Buy. He said he's seen it firsthand. The Zen buyers are out of control. Oh, wait, wrong one. What's the fun in that? Yeah, you know it's crazy too, and I thought about that too, right? What is the fun in that? Niggas bitch that the shooting had RNG in it, so they removed the RNG and it is a 100 skill-based game. And if you have not played 2K recently, I'm not gonna lie, 2K for the last 5 or 6 years, the servers have been good. The game is not laggy anymore. It's pretty fucking smooth. So like it is a 100% skill issue if you cannot time your shot. It blows my mind. There's so many people. You asked for the game to be easier, and then you went and bought a cheating device. You're cheating in this is I repeat, the easiest game to shoot in 2K history. I knew this shit was easy when I looked at my statistics, and it says I'm shooting, depending on the game mode, I'm shooting 60 to 80%. Like in the regular like theater or park, I'm shooting 70 to 80%. In the rec, I'm shooting 50 to 60. That's how easy it is, bro. And motherfuckers is cheating in this shit. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. That shit is a skill issue that I'm playing it right now. From the field, bro. It is easy to shoot in the game, bro. Them niggas suck, bro. And I'm shooting with I have an 84 3 ball. My 3 ball is not in the 90s. I'm shooting with above average stats at that level, bro. Shit is crazy. Let's go in the sub box real quick before I get on the game. Is it for the clout? I don't know. I know some people do take that rep race seriously. I don't know why, because you can't put you're the top rated person in 2K on your job resume.
Each of those fucking Batarians' eyes out.
Crazy thing is they still talk shit after a game like they're good.
As a wise man named Justin Bieber once said, there's going to
shout out to the Valorant gift subs, the official Valorant account. What the fuck? I'm confused. Who get to the subs? Like it's so, the game is so fucking toxic. Maybe I'll get on that shit tonight. I posted a clip last night. It kind of went viral, but like I've been playing 1v1s because I'm trying to get better at dribbling. And this dude, I'm quiet when I play. This dude, when we loaded into the game, started talking shit. He said, "I'm gonna bust your ass." And I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be nice because a lot of people in the 1v1s are demons, bro. It's a lot of dribble guys in here, bro, that I have to defend against, bro. I busted this nigga's ass fucking 22-4, bro. So then when I knew I was about to win, I got on the mic and started talking shit to him. And like this has been happening in a lot of games. A lot of people be fucking talking shit. But since you brought it up, look how toxic these niggas are in this fucking game, bro. What was you saying, nigga?
Nigga, you're a straight bitch. All you do is rim. You're a fucking bitch.
Then
That's
stop it,
what you are.
nigga.
That's what
You
the
know
fuck I said,
exactly
nigga,
what
you're a
I'm doing, and you
You're a
can't stop
bitch.
it. You mad, bro? You
fuck
mad?
up, bitch.
Miss.
You're a straight bitch. I'm
Miss.
not your mom's biggest bitch. I'll slap my dick on your mom's tongue, bitch. Yeah, you do that same exact shit.
Well, now you got time to do it. Now you got time to do it because you lost. Hey, you trash nigga. Do me a favor and delete that bill. You're mad. Why? Delete that $100 just to get beat by layups. You wasted your money. You get the point. Motherfuckers got no argument when he's throwing insults. No fucking argument, bruh. Like, I was quiet. I wasn't even talking shit. I match energy, bruh. I was not saying anything. He got his ass beat. He was upset with me because I don't play the game the way everybody else plays. If you don't play 2K, the way most of these niggas play is they dribble out the clock and then they'll shoot a fading three. I do 1 or 2 dribble moves to try to get to the basket and score. I'm just trying to win. I'm not trying to make you look stupid. I don't care about snapping a nigga's ankles. I care about efficiency. I'm just trying to fucking win. And it made him mad that I was only using 1 or 2 moves. Also, here's another reason. This is what you didn't see in the clip, and I wish I would have recorded the game. The other reason he was fucking pissed at me, all I was doing was a basic crossover, and I was throwing fucking what's this shit called? The high shot. Yeah, I stick to fundamentals. LaMelo does it all the time. My brain is frozen right now. What's the when you throw the ball up real high? Floaters. Yeah, I was throwing nothing but floaters. So the reason I beat this nigga's ass, right? When we loaded into the game, it said that he was 6'1". I have a 6'6" guard, so I have a taller guard. He was 6'1". Soon as I saw that, I said, I'm finna run to the rim and I'm gonna throw floaters. I do shoot jump shots if y'all watch me play. I don't even have a dunk on my build. I just threw the ball over him and he got fucking mad. So you're mad at me because I identified your weakness. You put no defense on your build. You made him short. And then you got mad at me because I took advantage of that. And this is the problem with the 2K community. And I think what was shocking to me is if you go read this shit, right? Half the comments are agreeing and just laughing. But if you scroll down, it's a lot of people in here talking about like, oh, like here's it. From Coastal Buckets, this is a valid crash out. If you're only playing in 1v1 as a blow-by animation hunt for and a layup or a dunk, I think 80% of people are crashing out. I can only respect it a little because at least you meter dunked. I didn't even meter dunk. I don't have a dunk on my build. I used the layup instead of the bots that just drive and press the button hoping for anything. How is this a valid crash out? I don't have to play the game the way that you fucking play the goddamn game. Okay, let me ask you a question, chat. If you get into a fight with somebody and you jab them and you hit them in their nose, is it your responsibility to change your game plan or is it their responsibility to guard their face? You can't stop my jab, so why the fuck would I stop jabbing? I would have switched my game plan up if you fucking stopped it. And I don't want to hear nothing about this rim running shit because fucking I stop rim runners all the time. When I play 1v1. Nah, that's Buddy the critical thing. I'm like, yo, the 2K community is fucking stupid, bruh. These niggas get mad because you don't play the game. I don't want to hide behind a screen and shoot fading threes. No, thank you. I'm gonna figure out your weakness and take advantage of it. You got to start throwing kicks afterwards. There's a laugh for you. Yeah, you got to help your opponent out. That's your argument?
Being me.
These are the type of dudes that want to fight you in real life when you beat them in a fighting game. It's just not rare. It's not right. That's not fair. You use logic against them. Hit the 2KU, bruh. A jab literally means you can touch them at will and their defense sucks. Fucking sucks, bruh. That's the 2K community for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanted a quick laugh, who knows? Maybe I'll hop on the 1v1s and see if we can start some shit with people. That shit is just super sweaty. So like, I don't know if that's like fun to watch. The ball and gun gamers. Logic is super effective against the 2K community. Man, fucking, you ain't never balled in real life. You can't do that shit, bro. It's crazy too, because then they'll praise somebody like Prime Russell Westbrook. You remember that season like 5-6 years ago when Russell Westbrook was averaging a triple-double. That triple-double came off of him driving and kicking. He would drive to the basket, put up 15 to 20 points, and then start kicking it out for assists, and he was getting rebounds as well. Is it Russell Westbrook's fault he got the fucking triple-double, or is it the defense not for stopping it? Like, what are we talking about, bruh? Niggas is fucking goofballs. I played with someone who got mad because the other team was playing good defense on him and he couldn't do what he wanted. Nah, I'm not watching Peacemaker. Motherfuckers is crayon eaters, bruh. I don't really see nothing. Is there any interesting trailers I should be aware of? Should also see with the group chat. I gotta read this. I bought that Street Sharks #1. I caught up on Battle Beast. I caught up on Captain America, NBA Bounce. What the fuck is this? Mo Bounce, then out. None of the 2K community watches basketball. They don't. I don't want to say none, but I think a lot of them don't. I don't think a lot of 2K fans are actual basketball fans. They're fans of 2K. They just be cheesing and shit. Yeah, it's nothing interesting. What'd you link? Difficulty overview? Nice. Yeah, I saw Soros. It looked pretty good. I saw the Ghost Rider gameplay. It looked fire.
Hi, this is Joe from Team Ninja, and today I'm excited to bring you a first look at some of the challenges and difficulty options that await you in Ninja Gaiden 4 when it releases October 21st. This new mainline entry in the legendary Ninja Action franchise, developed by and in collaboration with Platinum Games, elevates Ninja Gaiden's signature
Motherfuckers mad you passing the ball
to new heights, with a wide array of new offensive and defensive techniques.
Nah, I'm not caught up on Absolute, but I'm trying to be this weekend.
Ninja Gaiden
I have such a long backlog of things to read,
which introduces varied enemy placement and increasingly aggressive enemy AI across higher difficulty levels, stays true to Ninja Gaiden tradition. That being said, the path to becoming a master ninja is not a destination, but a journey, which is why we have introduced difficulty options and assists to help new players familiarize themselves with the way of the ninja. One such difficulty option is Hero Mode, which will enable auto guard, auto dodge, and other useful assists, allowing you to acclimate yourself to the general flow of combat without the pressure of imminent annihilation. In Hero Mode, these assists can be toggled on and off at any time during the game.
Anybody using that auto shit is fucking Mickey. Y'all doing auto combos and auto parries. Why are you playing the game? The IGN mode, that's funny.
Ascent to the ranks of Master Ninja, as he sets out to kill the Dark Dragon and clashes with the legendary Super Ninja.
Where your creativity at?
Rest assured that if you start your journey on Hero Mode, but midway start craving more bite in your combat, you will be able to change the difficulty to normal or hard at any time.
You got the Wukong staff,
allowing you to curate your combat experience according to your progression as a player.
Yeah, it's gonna be free on Game Pass.
Ninja Gaiden 4 introduces a standalone training mode, a series first, that can be accessed at any time from the menu. Here you can brush up on your attack strings, defensive maneuvers, and other combat skills, so you can effortlessly dish them out on the battlefield. Action game enthusiasts with aspirations of completing Master Ninja difficulty will have their skills pushed to their limits. Master Ninja can
Sweat mode
to mid-game, and the badge of honor for completing this difficulty will be.
Hey, be honest, who doing that game mode? What difficulty you playing on? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm playing it on Master Ninja. I'm not familiar enough with Ninja Gaiden to where I think I would want to play it on the hardest difficulty. I'm trying to have fun, power. Also, I think another reason I'm probably not gonna play it on the hardest difficulty. Keep in mind, this is coming out. Ghost of Yote, Battlefield, Call of Duty. It's gonna be too many games to play. I don't know if I want to get stuck on this shit. Like, I'm trying to taste everything.
Hone their skills. On Master Ninja difficulty, enemies won't wait their turn. And if you hope to stand a chance, you'll have to dig deep into your tool set, maintain keen situational awareness.
I have a feeling on normal, this shit's still gonna be hard.
Here's some Master Ninja gameplay to get a taste of what Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like at high level play.
Real high. I hope the camera isn't a problem. Very overstimulating. This looks like the combat I wanted to see in Black Myth Wukong. The way he's swinging the staff and shit like that is so fluid with all the movement and just kind of getting around and repositioning and shit. Shit look way better. The only thing I'm worried about with this game is the camera. Leave Hurricane. The fact you can combo out of that is crazy.
Whether you're a seasoned veteran itching for the next milestone action game experience, or a newcomer looking to cut their teeth on some euphoric hack and slash action, Ninja Gaiden 4 will offer a rich and exhilarating experience for players of all skill levels. We hope you enjoyed this first look at Ninja Gaiden 4's difficulty settings. We'll see you on the battlefield when it releases October 21st. Thanks for watching.
We there. Is gaming dead yet? Is the death in the
day one with Game Pass?
Game Pass? Is the death in the room with us? Project Retrograde. Let's check this out. Exclusive announcement trailer. This video is captured with in-engine cinematics and gameplay, but it's still in development. Gaming is slowly dying.
What's your code name?
Winter.
You ventured this far to find us.
I don't like the voice acting already.
To prove what they said was a lie.
District 30 is now complete under Project Retrograde. The Lux system is about to begin trial runs in newly developed areas.
Mara, we gotta
We have some breaking news.
Following reports of unusual cases, officials assure us the cause has been identified. All residents, please head to local quarantine zone.
You see that?
Let's go.
Yeah, I got it done, but I don't know. Is that me or him?
Find that surface agent.
This is doing nothing for me, and the reason being is the visuals are nice, but my problem is it's trying to set it up as this very serious, kind of tonally dramatic, somber, dramatic game. But my thing is, like, when you want to do a game like that that's supposed to hit you in your feels and make you think and be suspenseful, you have to deliver great performances. And it's like, on one hand, I'm witnessing a very melodramatic gameplay, but then on the other hand, it's like generic AI voice acting. It's not selling it for me, the vibe.
She can help.
What's that, dude?
What's the target?
Sean Anderson. He's behind the recent mutation.
And they sent you in alone?
That's not relevant to you.
ChatGPT ass voice acting. This is not The Last of Us. This is The Last of Me.
Bounty hunter and a surface agent.
All the focus was on the graphics, but like the animations look janky too.
Time to put down these rats.
I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah, I'm good off this, chat. I'm good off this. NBA Bounce.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin. This
Mobile?
is basketball at its finest. He soars and boom! Smashing dunk.
So it's NBA Jam, 3-on-3 fun matches.
Quick pass to the wing, cut to the hoop, and perfect assist. That's team play. Are you serious? The mascots are on the court. This just got a lot more interesting. What's happening on the court? The ball disappears, the hoop is clogged, and the three-point line is moving?
Mario Kart basketball?
It's spectacular chaos. What outfits! These players are dominating the court in style, and not just with their game.
We got this Snaggle too, bro. What platform is this for?
Available now.
I thought this was I'm not gonna lie, if this was a mobile game, I might have actually downloaded it. Like, you know, get a couple fun games in when you have time. This shit coming to the PS5, the Xbox Series. Hey, PS4 niggas, y'all got one. PS4 niggas, y'all got one. It's coming to the Switch. Ain't no way in hell anybody paying $70 for this shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This should have been a mobile game. That's crazy. Oh, shit.